I noticed you have braces. I have braces too.
Dude, that's pretty awesome.
キャベツ、キャベツ、レタス、レタス、レタス
Does this look inanimate to you, punk? What happened? I got angel dust, coke, THC crystal, animal tranquilizers, asshole dust.
Roughly how long from doing this pollination to seed set?
Hell, I am Mother Nature.
I need to marry a Jackie, not a Marilyn.
So you're breaking up with me because I'm too blonde?
What's up, dirty plant hoes and all you dirty, dirty, dirty ass plant enthusiasts out there? Today is just a really chill day in the life of a plant mom video. I wanted to pop in here into this tent. I kind of rearranged it with you guys, and I wanted to show you some of the new growth on some of the things that were in here. The Hoya carrii I got from Planting the World Red looks really good back there. And this one I kind of like overwatered a little bit, but you can tell it's bouncing right back. This is like my first Codex plant right here. It's Ficus petiolaris, I think is what it's called. And it is just the freaking cutest. I love it. It's really, really, really cute. This is just like a Cactus obesa, I think. And it hasn't really done anything since it's been in here, but it's in this really cute 70s cup that Plantastica sent to me like 2 years ago, I think. And these little epiphyllums have been growing though. They've got some cute like little paddle shaped growths here on the end, which I think are like super cute. You can tell like the new growth gets like a little bit of a pink hue to it or whatever. And I really, you can see like, look at the pinky orange tones. So cute. I love the new growth in here. Like as soon as I opened the, or like unzipped it and saw the new growth, I pulled my camera out because I was like, you guys would really appreciate this because cleaning out the new tent and everything and just making sure everything was nice and clean. Oh, look at the little pom-pom, so cute. Making sure that everything was clean and pest-free before it went in here, like really gave it a good vibe for me. The new growth on this little epiphyllum. And then the one in the back that has like this big long growth, if you follow it all the way to the front, it actually has quite a bit of new growth on it. You can see the little pink tips there. So cute. Oh my God. It's like growing the funkiest out of all the other ones. I think I've actually had it for the longest too. This one wasn't a Logi's one. That's actually from Cody from the plant channel. This little corn cob cactus right here. Look at all the little new babies popping off. Isn't that so cute? I just thought they were like super adorable. And that new leaf behind me on that Alocasia cuprea, so stunning. It's actually got like a little corm baby coming off the side. I'm gonna separate that really soon. And I hope that Hoya carrii puts out a new leaf soon. It hasn't in like 4 months or so. This little crassula, I've had it for about 4 years, I think. And all of those little lips that you see on the inside of those stems, those are all new growth. And I'm just like over the moon, freaking excited. It really loves, oh, black nail. It really loves the placement in this tent. And this is the Euphorbia Tanzanian zipper. And it's also got some new like little half leaf, half spine looking growths coming off of it too. This is like one of my favorite cacti on the sides of it. It's so hard to see it because it's had so much growth and whatever through the years, but you can actually see where it looks like a zipper. The color looks like a zipper going up the side. Really, really cute. Oh my God, how many times is my nail gonna make an appearance? Dog hair on the end of that, Kalanchoe, but other than that, that's new little, cute little lip ordeals coming up on the back there. I kind of have bonsai'd a lot of these cacti and succulents because I've never up potted them throughout the years. I just kind of leave them in their tiny pots, and it's worked out for me. And you guys, this purple euphorbia, super duper freaking cute. And even like on this like taller section of this other one, there's new little baby leaves coming through. Winston, don't be getting your snorter up here in my mic. Get back. Winston, up. Love you. Okay, get back. Oh. Look how cute it looks from when you back up. Isn't that super freaking cute, you guys? This one is the philodendron mayoi, M-A-Y-O-I. And when I first put it in here, I kind of just like zip tied it all the way up to the top. You can see it's putting out a new leaf up there. But this is like one of my favorite philodendrons at the moment. You can see like down towards the bottom, the leaves actually look like chubbier. They're less cut in. They're like, see how it's like a chubby leaf? And then the more it grows, it gets like more spidery or whatever. It is so cool looking. I love like the glossy leatheriness of it. There's just something to be said for a classic solid green philodendron. And then, no ma'am. And then there is this gorgeous philodendron majestic, and it's like just a little top cutting that I took, but I love like that pot that I had it in. Everything in here is like aesthetically pleasing to me at the moment. But this one's got some new leaves on it too. The variegation on this pothos is, look at it. Look at that. I can't remember, oh my gosh, I can't remember the Instagram account, but there's an Instagram account and he's in Australia. I think he's in Australia. Sydney, Australia, I want to say. And he puts these polls. I posted him on my, reposted him on my Instagram. So if you guys follow me real closely, then you will have seen him also. But his plants are so freaking big. I was just checking to see if it's dry. And yeah, it was, of course, dry. But anyways, I saw one of those pothos and joy that he had growing up a pole, and it was like, it was just insane. Like, he does things with philodendrons and such that I could never. I couldn't. The maintenance alone, it's too much for me. So this is my Cajun popcorn variegated African violet. And I was just trying to show you right there, like there's so many heads of like African violets. It's actually like probably 6 plants in this one little pot here. And it can't, I don't think it can really get as good a variegation as it could possibly get if like some of these plants were separated. It would probably get better light exposure. That's what I'm trying to say. The light exposure is kind of shit because everything's so crowded. So go ahead and put that on my to-do list of things. Separate that African violet, but it's been kicking around for a long time. And then we have my variegated string of hearts, and all of these little new hearts, the ones that like are more like of a lime green color. The older ones are the hot pink, and the new ones are more the lime green. You can see all of those are brand new just since being in the Spider Farmer tent. And this video is not sponsored. It's just my freaking houseplants really enjoy the higher humidity and, you know, like the trapped lighting or whatever. But is a string of hearts not the most, like, it's the best plant ever. I don't know. I would try to make like a top 10 of like my favorite plants of all time. I think since I've been collecting for like 3 or 4 years now, I can probably do that kind of video. But it is so hard to decide. I've got another, whatchamacallit, down there on the bottom. It still needs to be repotted. And there's also a Ace of Spades that I'm trying to save down there. It's just not looking good. It's been slowly dying for over a year, but I'm gonna get to watering some of this stuff in here and giving it a once over. Everything was pretty dry, like when I was feeling on that Majestic. So I'm just gonna give everything a really quick watering. I'm always messy. I usually, when I do this, like I'll have my watering cart behind me. It'll have my alcohol spray, my scissors, and all. I should have showed you all that, but I didn't. And I also keep like a dish towel, a couple of dish towels, because I am like the queen of being messy as hell. I'm a messy bitch. See, look, it just goes everywhere. Most of the time in the tent, like I won't make a huge deal to clean it up, but you know, I don't know. Just look at the serene scene of this tent right now. It's just awesome. It's really awesome. Very few times in my plant keeping journey do I have a space of plants that it's not being like attacked spiritually, physically, and mentally with pests. This is like a pest-free zone right now in my plant collection, and I'm super thankful, okay? Just really thankful. And I've been coming through here with the baby wipes and the Captain Jacks and all my other crap that I have mixed up. I actually went to Lowe's and got some of those like industrial size spray bottles, a new pack of Sharpies, and I have been like labeling my bottles. My dumbass thinks, oh, I'm gonna mix this bottle up and then I'll remember what it is. No, bitch, you're not. You're truly, truly never gonna remember. So I've been labeling things like copper fungicide. Later on in this video, I will be showing you guys failed propagation bin that it just got like super moldy. Oh, okay, here we go. This is where I took my first, this is like the first terrarium I ever made, you guys, no shit. It had one of my favorite all-time begonias in it. It was called the Begonia Tropiolifolia, and it was gorgeous. And it was like a lot of begonias that I've had over the years, did well. It did extremely well all up until the moment that it didn't. And then it was Lilu, please. And then it was like fungus, and then I would treat the fungus, and then it would be somehow mealybugs got in there, so then I'd be treating the mealybugs. And that's pretty much the end of it with my begonias, is when I start trying to treat the mealybugs, because they're so freaking sensitive. If they're not cane begonias, they're just so sensitive. So basically what you're seeing here is me refreshing this terrarium. A mistake that I made when I had the first begonia in here was all the spag was just kind of sitting on top of those black rocks. So what I did was I just poured some water in there, some distilled water in there, and then I mixed the spag into the rocks. So that way when I actually water the things that I put in here, they'll actually get like saturation. Like if there's all the waters down in the bottom where the rocks are, and there's no spag down there, then it can't go up towards the spag. Like idiot shit, you know, just rookie ass mistakes. And then I proceeded to like wipe the sides down and stuff with like a copper fungicide mix. So that way the sides will be clean and it'll also have been treated. So all of this stuff has also been treated with copper fungicide. It's the new spag mix that I just mixed up the other day. And you know what? I checked on this redone terrarium today, this morning as a matter of fact, and there was already some mold growing in it, and I had to treat it again. So the Scindapsus noidea that you see up front is the only freaking anything that survived that whatchamacallit, that propagation box that I made with you guys, because of the mold. I have like a serious mold issue, and it doesn't matter. I've bought 3 different like kinds of spag I've treated with copper fungicide. I may have to get something that's more heavy duty, or I really don't want to put shit in my oven. You guys, I really don't. I don't. Oh, good Lord, Winston, did you hear him knock the breath out of my chest? I don't know. I decay, you guys. But I checked it this morning, and you can see in the back corner, it's kind of hard to tell what all I put in there, but it's a bunch of failed stuff from a tote. It was a bunch of stuff that was just about to die, so I figured let's redo this terrarium and put a couple of things in there. It was a Plowmanii, an El Chaco, like just stem chunk, and then like 3 Varicosum, also stem chunks that just were like failure to thrive issues. So I figured I'd give them all a new home inside of this terrarium, and maybe, just maybe, if they all decided to thrive and grow, then we would have something cool to look at. If you look over here to your left, this is an unfinished aquarium that in my mind's eye was going to have like a Disney castle type of thing inside of it, and then also only black goldfish. I thought that would be really wicked cool. These little seedling trays that I'm putting up here, I'm just making sure they're all going to get adequate light. And then kind of realized when I was doing that this one was like, oh God, it was so bad. It was like starting to get moldy. It was the little seeds that I never put into any moss at all. So I decided to remedy that right after showing you guys the cool new terrarium. It's not that cool and it's not that impressive looking right now, but the idea is, ladies and gentlemen, that like in, you know, a month, maybe it will be pretty cool looking. A melanochrysum over there on the right-hand side. Plelmanii in the back, 3 varicosum stumps in the middle, a Scindapsus no ID, and I think that's an El Chaco chunk in the back, left-hand corner. So, they don't look all that great now, but progress, bitch, we'll see. We will look very soon. So, this is the disgusting, embarrassing ass propagation box that I made. These 2 begonias back here were actually rooted. Every single other thing that I took didn't work. Fail, 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 fail. So I left the begonia qui inside, and you can tell that I just sprayed it down with like antifungal shit. And I think it was the Pavonina, is it Pavonina? Burkillii black form. Also seemed pretty rooted. Later on during this process, I actually cut off the dead part of the leaf, but the stem down into the moss was actually stuck, so I could tell it was rooted. I've got my regulation scissors and my alcohol mix, and I thought, what the hell, I had this begonia over here, and I thought, well, let's just go ahead and, I guess because I'm having so much troubles with mold and stuff, I don't know. I just figured to take a begonia. I don't even know the name of this begonia, so don't ask in the comments because I don't know the name of it, but I figured I'd take, last time I cut off the stems, okay? And then I made the small cuts on the back of the leaf. I'm not doing that this time. I'm gonna go back to my old tried and true method, which is to just take a really long piece of the stem, stick it as far down into the moss as possible, and then kind of secure it. It seems to me like a lot of the leaf dies back towards the stem, but at the end of the day, the stem pushes out like little babies and stuff. So that's the mother plant in a cookie jar. It's literally been living like that for years. Years, you guys. Begonias are definitely for a lazy plant parent because you can go really long stretches of time without like watering things. But here's my moldy little seedling tray, and this is about all this work that you're seeing. This is about 3 hours of work, 4 hours of work, 5. Shit, I was out there for a really long time, you guys. About 5 hours of work in about 25 minutes. So being a plant parent, you're not like doing this shit all day, every day, but you gotta really commit some time to it. Especially when you have little baby seedlings counting on you, you know? These were like super moldy. I tried to spray them down the best that I could. This is like the most pitiful tray of seedlings, so I wanted to go ahead and just plant them up and get them out of my way. You can see my precious little boo-boos in the back there, little pea pot. And waiting, they're very cute. Anyways, I've also opened this guy up and also like sprayed it down and made sure that there was like no mold growing in it today because y'all, it's really a travesty with the mold around here. I'm excited that that begonia qui, it's like the real dark looking turd looking shape thing at the bottom of the screen there in the propagation box. It actually has a design on it. It looks like a weed leaf, the begonia qui. I don't even know if I'm saying that right. I'm probably not saying that right. Darren's probably gonna leave me a voicemail and be like, you are the dumbest bitch ever. No, I don't know. But anyways, I felt really good about getting this bin cleaned out. I felt really good about getting all these little baby seedlings finally free from the clutches of the paper towel. I felt like such a bad mom. It was really weighing on me. But I got all those little guys back in there. I'll let you guys listen to a little bit of Chill Beats, and then we'll finish it up.
Hello, stranger. It's been a minute since we last kicked it. And by the way, just got in town. my vibe. Usually I don't do this often, but since recruiting isn't an option, due to unusual rain and thunder, baby, I wonder, would you just put your sweats on for me?
Okay guys, that is it for today's video. I really hope that you liked it. If you did, please leave a like down below. If you like plant content, be sure and subscribe. Check out my other channel, Rachel's So-Called Life. We love you guys. Peace out. Later, taters. Bye. Thank you guys so much for watching today's video, and a special shout out to all of my dirty plant enthusiasts and dirty plant hoes. Saholio, Stephanie Bazella, Cat Foliage, Shay Rowe, Meg, Plants Every Inch 902, Michelle Reed, Casey Glidewell, Isabel Woodruff, Melissa Hartog, Cassandra Hines, Kim Toby, Wesley Lemontino, Tiffany Wright, Hazel Foreman, Perry Hope, Denver Homegirl, Stephanie Menzies, Amy Adwan, Fredo79, Louise H., Bobo's Mom 32able, Victoria Fonseca, Jay Lee, Ann Collins, Isabel Woodruff, J.S., Audrey Van Cherry, Lulu's Leaves, Pups and Plants, Sarah Parrish, David Sawyer, Michelle A., Monica Humphreys, Alina Cameron, Mrs. McGrath, Bonnie Estes, Bougie Panda, Lola Isabel, Amanda Jensen, Ashley Sexton, Ari Stardust, Trent Grolmus, Sarah Santos, Rhea Shields, Ordinary Plant Girl, Mara Baker, Sophie, Showers ASMR, Verdigris Dreams, Jennifer Rouse, Lillian Morin, Gretchen Ward, Darren Heppel, Safia Bahadir, Abby Gilbert, Rachel Sharp, Nikki Smoda, Kimberly Mossman, Kaya Hauser, Jill Cunningham, Thinner Lamb, Goncalo Martins, Not Dude, Alexandra Chilton, Jessica Viola, Jake Rowe, Christy Bim, Tanya Houtsager, Jenna Maria, Bernie Zoo, Seth Miller, Houseplanty Goodness, Heather Summers, Ace Cadet. And now for my very, very, very special official Dirty Plant hoes. Andrew Wolf, Sarah Schwartz, Ilana Rivera, Shelby, Sue, Rebecca Lowry, Planitude Stern, Shay 91, Danny Ryan, Natural State Ashley, Karen Brackbill, Sammy Jo Ruby, Carrie Katara, Kate Christie, Aaron Grant, Thick Ginger, Victoria Olson, Bailey Branham, Will H., Alexandra Kennedy, Crystal O., Brianna Boswell, Jennifer Lee Johnson, Jessica M., Gabby Barnaby, Tim Burton, Miss Lissa, Jess Marvel, Hollis Good, Gab, Anna D, Spotted Oreo 10, Tammy Carroll, Emma LaCroix, Kristen Williams, Kelly Costello, Botanicaz LLC, Heather Worrell, Tara Peterson, Wicked Witch Roxy, Emily Cephalou, Nikki Grilly, Heather Lamb, Amy Baxter, Odd Avocado Tree, Stacy Anderson, The Plants Meow, and Jedi KCC. Thank you guys so much, and we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.